Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Moyna Bass Fishes. I'm Jim Moyna, professional bass fisherman and president of operations of Moyna Bass Fishes. In this video, we're going to talk about day one of competition at the 2025 Bassmaster Open on Lake Sam Rayburn. Okay, it's simple. Day one was canceled. There was big waves on the lake. We're going out of what's called Humphreys Pavilion, which is on the south end of the lake. So when you got northerly type winds, it's a real difficult place to hold a tournament. So because you got big, to get to a lot of the good fishing areas, you gotta fight your way through big waves, and the waves were too big for Bassmaster to allow the competition to happen today. So they canceled it, and that's in based on the forecast I saw. Yet as I was looking ahead to today's forecast from yesterday, I was telling myself, I'm like, I've seen cancellations based on weather forecasts just like this, and sure enough, that's what happened. Although when I got to the ramp this morning, I really felt like we were going to go because they're predicting bad weather for Saturday. So if you're gonna fish 2 out of 3 days, you'd probably want to cancel the last day rather than the first day. So, but anyways, it was canceled. So, um, that's it's just something I accept over the years. Would I've liked to go on and fished? Yes, but I accept. I'm not running the tournament. I'm not the one that's making these decisions, and I freely accept these decisions. I mean, one thing, it saves you from, pounding through all these waves and uh, that sort of thing. So, and there's a good chance, there would have been people that would have tore up their equipment, and but that's kind of on them. If they're going to drive like a maniac, well, that's what's going to happen. Anyways, though, so then about, I don't know, sometime about 4 o'clock, 4:35 this afternoon, I got a text or an email from Bassmaster, and they've already have decided to cancel the tournament competition on Saturday. So, which is not surprising because they're actually, that those forecasted winds are stronger than what's we witnessed today. And on top of that, I mean, that's the state. It was steady 10 to 20, but then throw in severe weather potential possibilities. So they canceled Saturday. So tomorrow's forecast is very fishable type of a forecast. So we will fish tomorrow, and this will just be a one-day tournament. Um, how do I feel about that? I'm like, hey, that's just that's just what Mother Nature rolls your way, and you just have to, don't get negative, don't get down, just roll with the changes and whatever's happening, roll with the adversity, uh, strategize and overcome it. That's what you got to do. I've been doing this for a long time, and you just can't dwell on. You just can't. If you are upset that they canceled, you just can't dwell on it. You have to just, okay. All right, this is the game has changed. What do I have to do as a fisherman to adjust with these changes? So, and I'm not really going to adjust anything because I'm going to go to the first couple spots that I want to hit, and then after that, I'm going to all new spots. So it's I'm just gonna keep moving, keep keep bobbing and weaving, and hopefully I run into some quality fish. So, and what I think for me to do good in this tournament, I think I'm gonna need I think I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna have to, and I guess for a lot of guys it's the same thing. You got to get one of those freakish fish. In a one day tournament, you got to get one of those freakish fish, and then have, you know, have some fill out with 3-pounders. So 4 3-pounders would be 12 pounds. Throw in a 7 to 8-pounder, you got 19, 20 pounds, and you're not winning with 20 pounds, but you're walking away here with a check and good points. So I'm gonna have to come up with my freakish fish tomorrow. I haven't seen one yet in the 3 days of practice. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to find that freak fish and find some other, some doable fish to go along with it, and I'll be leaving here a happy guy. So anyhow, so what else? So what did I do with my off day today? Not a whole lot. Took a nap for one. Went to a really nice restaurant for breakfast with my friend and fellow competitor Dennis Fiedler and his wife. So we just went to this place, cold turkey, called the Jewel Bistro in Jasper. And I don't think I've ever made a restaurant recommendation on my channel ever. But here's a great opportunity to, because we went in there cold turkey. Nobody told us about it. Nothing. We had no info on it. Didn't read the reviews on it online. Went in there and we all liked what we ordered. A great deal. In fact, I ordered the breakfast burrito, and by golly, it might be the best one I ever had. Then I ordered a pancake, and the pancakes as big as my face, and it was delicious. A blueberry pancake. It was a really good pancake. And the couple that was with me, they enjoyed what they ordered. The gal that served us, she was super nice. So the Jewel Bistro in Jasper. So we did that. And by the way, it literally took like over 2 hours. By the time they announced that they're canceling the day, I'm sitting there beached, and I'm in the lake beached with my power poles down. They make the announcement, and of course immediately it's like a mad rush to the boat landing, which I'm like I got nowhere to be, so I'm just gonna sit here. And literally it was like 2 hours later that I finally got to pull my boat out. And there was probably about 15 others behind me yet, and that's about it. So most of the field had gotten their boats out ahead of me, but that's fine. Yeah, so then went and had breakfast, came back here. By the time I got back here, it was like 11:30 or something. After going to breakfast and all that, and did some repairs on my camper today. Took a nice nap this afternoon. That was nice. So talked to Ed here at Double Heart RV Park. Talked to him for a bit, and which is I haven't really had a chance to sit down and talk to him. He loves to fish, so we don't talk about Rayburn because that's against the rules, but just talking about fishing in general in Toledo, because that's where he'd been fishing this week a little bit. And so this is a nice place. I like staying here because of Ed. Ed's been a really nice. He's been in my corner whenever I have a problem here. Meaning, let's say I have a problem with my trolling motor or whatever or something. There's been times when if he's got the time, he'll say, hey, let me help you with that. So appreciate that, Ed. And his wife is really nice too. Her name's Dee, and they got a really fun dog named O. All right, so that's it. I didn't really touch my tackle today. I left everything rigged up as it was because I had everything set up the way I wanted it to be as of last night. So didn't touch any of my fishing gear. I'm ready to roll, and I'm just gonna roll with what I got tied up, which I spent a lot of time doing yesterday. All right, thanks for watching. Over and